It has officially been 9 weeks since we took home these Cornish cross chickens, raising them up as baby chicks, getting them outside, putting them on fresh grass, making sure that we knew exactly how they were being raised, what kind of food they were getting. And now it is time for processing day, which is a step all in itself. We need to make sure we get the whole setup. We got to get tables out. We got to make sure we have water. We need to make sure we have a heater source. Everything that is going to be making sure that this is a successful day, because this is where you really see the reward of all the work that you put in, but also a day of honoring these chickens' lives and understanding what they are going to produce for our family, which we never take lightly. Well, it's that time, so let's get ready to process some chickens. So we have our setup with our block. We have the cones, so they drain down into the buckets. From there, we work our way and we go over here. We have our hot pot of water. This heat source that we use is called the block burner. It is not a sponsor, but if this is what you do, go on Amazon and go get yourself one. It heats up the water fast, efficient, and it's actually fairly cheap to many options out there. And I think it's far superior than anything that we've used. So it's called the block burner. I'll try to put it in the description below. From there, we'll have our feathering station where we got to get the feathers off. So this station is very important. We want to make sure we usually get our water to about 165. After all the feathering is done, we'll come over here, pick any last little feathers off that are still hanging out. And then this is where we will do all of the degutting with our knives and everything and get them nice and cleaned out. And then we'll head over here to where our ice water is to put them in, and we'll be ready to go. Chelsea got Nora down to sleep, so that means we got to start now. And we are excited to do this in our 50-degree weather today.
That doesn't feel like a spring chicken processing.
No. So this is one of the problems, that if you decide to get chickens early, is that here in Michigan, at least for us, we had a chance that today could have been 80 degrees, or it could be rainy and 50 degrees. So we're gonna start getting the chickens and get moving. Like I said, we have the kids down for naps, so we can get out and get this done, hopefully at least half of them.
What if the world had more of your smile?
We're not really,
What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
All right, Nora woke up. Say hi. Say hi.
Like, who was saying hi to Dad?
Say hi.
That's you.
So Chelsea's gonna tend to her for just a second, get some dinner ready for us, and we have 6 more to go.
Almost done.
Almost. Melina came out and she's gonna try to be my assistant here for these last 6. You got it?
Okay.
What do you want to be, the leader? All right, I will be the assistant.
No.
Oh, okay.
Partner,
Partner.
Oh, that's a good word thinking. Good job.
not assistant.
Okay, not my assistant. I'm sorry. She's going to, I just meant you were going to assist. All right. She's going to be my partner here for the last 6. So as Chelsea goes inside to get that dinner started, we got only 6 more to go. Are you going to go in or you want me to go in?
I'll get him.
All right, here we go. 6 more.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours.
we're finally to the last chicken. And then we're almost in the clear for today. Finally cleaning out our very last chicken. Whew. And then this part will be done. We will still have more to do, which I'll explain, but right now, before I do any more talking, I'm ready to just get this part done with.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind...
Well, about 5 hours later, we are now getting ready to finally get everything cleaned up and cleared out of here, because we are completely done with our chickens for this part of it. We now officially have an empty chicken tractor on the property, which is always really weird to look at, especially coming out here every single day, feeding them, moving this chicken tractor once, sometimes even twice a day, feeding them multiple times a day. To now see an empty one just sitting there with no chickens in it will be a little weird, but it won't be for long because we do have turkeys coming next. So that'll probably be here in the next 3 to 4 weeks that we'll have turkeys. You can see here, everything getting a little bit cleared up. We kept some livers, some hearts, necks, and some feet. We have our chickens all waiting in their ice bath. That is all just getting ready to go for our next part tomorrow, which we'll show you guys as well. We got to piece them now. Chicken legs, breast, thighs, wings, and then we'll put those into the freezer that way because it saves a lot of space. Chelsea's over here, still working. Milking our new goat that you guys haven't really got to see, so that's Dandy. And the other two just watch and wait, because they like to usually get a little treat during this time, so maybe I'll pour them a little bit. We always do during it. Maybe we're the only people that do this, but usually at some point during it we go, well, why do we do this to ourselves? Or like maybe we can just take a break and this will be it. But we do usually power through, get them all done. We used to have a plucker that we used to be able to use, and then one time before we went on a chicken processing day, it broke on us when we tried to put our first chicken in it for some reason. So since then we've learned the old school way of just hand plucking, and it definitely adds a lot of time and a lot of soreness to our backs.
Yeah, the plucking isn't so bad. It's just keeping that temperature, the right temperature.
Got a really bad problem this time around with it being like a 50-degree weather day of trying to keep that temperature at the right temperature for us to dunk the chickens in. So that was definitely a struggle for it. But we are, I wouldn't say necessarily looking forward to, but we are excited to be on to the next step of piecing them tomorrow, where we don't have to spend a 5-hour time outside working on that part of it. So we'll see you guys then. Right now we're gonna call it a night, finish cleaning up, finish milking, and get the kids in bed. So we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, we're on to piecing our chickens that we raised ourselves, and so this time I'm gonna go ahead and weigh them. I feel like the last couple times that we've processed chickens, we haven't gotten a weight, and so I have recorded the last couple that we've pieced. I'm just gonna go ahead and weigh this and see what we're at.
Would that be the first one, Mom?
Okay, this one is 6.6, so this is a pretty good size one. I will give this one to you. 5.1. All right, we have 6.6, 5.1. I gotta write these down or else I'm gonna forget. 6.6, 5.1. Are you laughing at me?
Yes.
All right, let's get another one.
I'll let you go, just need some time. At your own pace, you need to find your way. I
All right, I just got home from work and Chelsea and Melina have already got like a third of the chickens all done, put away. So that means there's still 2/3 left to go though, we're gonna continue piecing all these chickens, get it all done so that we can officially call chicken processing day over, which is basically 2 days because we piece these chickens.
Suddenly, the chances are small, just like the lottery. It's been 72 weeks in this town.
One last chicken to piece out. We have a lot of the pieces all here in bowls. Chelsea and Melina have been over here getting all the bags ready to go. And we are officially almost done with chicken processing. 2 days, not day.
You sound very excited.
I feel drained, to be honest. It's a hard explanation, but... Who hit that? But let's go finish it instead of talking. That's the hard part with filming while you do it, is that you just want to get it done, but we also want to film some things for you guys. But right now we just want to get it done. Let's finish cutting. We officially have everything in all of our bags. It is 9:40 at night. But we got it all done. Now make sure that hopefully we have enough freezer space, which we should. We have a lot of chickens still from the last time that we did it, so Chelsea is thinking smart and put 25 for 2025 on these. Let's try to make sure that we use our ones that are older first.
We processed last fall pretty late, so right before winter time. So that helped us carry over into the spring, which normally we haven't been doing it like that late. So it was nice that we had chicken to carry over because usually we'd run out.
Yeah, we did really late, and then this was really early for us processing. Both of them were new for us. Both were cold experiences, so keep that in mind for yourselves that if you decide to process this late. But
We're done.
We're gonna do it again in the fall.
we'll see. We might be okay seeing how much meat we have, but we haven't planned to have chickens yet in the fall. We assumed that we would, but we haven't ordered them or anything ahead of time just yet. Unless Chelsea didn't tell me, but
Not yet.
piecing your chickens is really helpful for freezer space. A lot of times, a lot of people that we saw that did this always kept their chickens whole, which is fine to have a few like that. But if we were to put 22 to 23 full chickens, we need more freezers.
That's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but it is a bad thing. Cost for more freezers and space for freezers. Alright, let's try to see if we can fit them all in. Next morning, coming out now to get the chores done, and as much as a relieving and freeing feeling as it may feel like to not have to take care of extra animals, and now that we have an empty chicken tractor, that we don't have to fill water, get the feed, move. It does give you that little bit of like an empty feeling. Although we are so thankful for the lives of those chickens, all the food that it's going to supply now for our family, all of it that we have, that we now get to put into our freezer and get to reap the benefits, the fruit of. We're just so thankful. Thankful that we're entrusted with the power over these animals that God has given us. And now we have an empty chicken tractor for, I don't know, 3-4 weeks, and then we're gonna have turkeys coming, which we're gonna put right back in this chicken tractor. So it won't be long. It won't be long at all. I am gonna get this chicken tractor moved though. We have some grass seed that we can plant down into the ground here to try to get some new grass started. before, like I said, turkeys are in here. It might even be about 5 weeks before we get the turkeys outside from this date right now today. We don't have them yet. So we're gonna move this chicken tractor, get it out of the way so that we can get our pasture ready to go for the next animals. If you can look, you can see some of the spots where maybe we had them a little too long and didn't move them just fast enough. But also, we still have, so we're hoping just throwing a little bit of grass seed on here, reviving it a little bit, giving it a little bit of rest here over a month before any other animals are gonna be on it, will allow there to be time for this to be nice, movable pasture again for the next animals that we plan to raise on here, which will be those turkeys. And as much as I said, it's freeing to see that empty chicken tractor a little bit from the responsibility, you do kind of feel that empty, missing feeling of taking care of the animals that you've been taking care of for the past 2 months, every single day, caring to their needs. And now it's just like, all right, well, you don't got to do it. So, and it's just something that you make it a part of who you are when you're doing that. And we try to make sure that we do it the best that we can. So we have officially put an end to the season right now for processing chickens. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And God blessed them, and God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea and over the birds of the heavens and over every living thing that moves on the earth." Have a great day and a better tomorrow. God bless you guys.